Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Slappin Kpop podcast. And on this episode today is me, Lucas, and Dan.
Yo.
And Kayla.
Hello.
Kayla?
I said hello.
I did not hear you. I'm
sorry.
And Sammi.
Hi.
There you go. And today we are going a little off the rails. I'm pretty sure.
It's not that off the rails. This is a K-pop podcast.
It's not off the rails.
It's a stupid idea.
It's more K-pop related than a lot of our
That's
episodes.
actually, we made an Avatar episode, so that's true. We had a fun idea to put together some of our all-star K-pop groups. Essentially, we had the idea of how about each one of us goes ahead and picks either a theme or like a sound or like a group of songs that like kind of have the same vibe and make a K-pop group with any idols that we want that will kind of just make the perfect version of that sound, I guess is one way to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
So it all started with me being like, I was talking to Sammi and just being like, who's like your favorite vocalist of like this generation or something like that? And then we had a conversation about it and it was like, oh, but imagine if that vocalist was with this vocalist, and we kind of kept going.
At that point, it just ended up being our favorite, because at that point we ended up just figuring out like our favorite vocalists and our favorite rappers and everything, but then we realized those people don't go together at all. Like they would make terrible music together, so we figured out that it's way easier to do this with a theme.
Yeah.
Or like a style.
So, we went ahead and made a big Google Sheet, and what we did is we have all brought to the table a group, for better or for worse. So, I think we're just gonna run this in order that we have them in the Google Sheets. So
I don't want to go first.
Sammi, you're going first!
Sammi,
No.
first. Go first.
Sammi.
So we went all out with these. We have members, we have positions, we have group name, fandom name. We even figured out what company these groups would be under.
And debut song and just songs they would release in general. We went all out on this.
So we kind of went insane. And also, after we go through these, we also have a stupid version. If these aren't stupid enough, just wait till the end, they get stupider.
Yep.
Like, there's an even stupider version. So, my group, I decided to go for what someone has written on this Google Doc as aesthetic AF. Because it's just...
that's what it is?
That was
it's
mine.
aesthetic AF.
I take credit for that.
Perfect.
So which way do we do this? Do we do songs first, or do we do group?
I think you do group.
Do group name, members, and then positions, I think is the best way to do it.
Okay. So the group name is Dreamscape because that's aesthetic, and sort of I went with these idols were just I just sort of went with what idols I thought would fit are super aesthetic. So for the leader and also my main rapper, I have Jinjin from Astro. My main vocal is Jinho from Pentagon. Main dancer is June from 17. A second main rapper, I have Raven from ONEUS. My visual is Ren from Newest. My face of the group is Roan from SF9. Another main vocal is just Zaojun from WayV. Lead vocal, I have Youngjae from GOT7. And then in all of the positions, including maknae, sub-vocal, sub-rapper, and lead dancer, I have Subin from TXT. Their fandom name is Daydream. And I put them under Pledis because I feel like Pledis does some very aesthetic songs. And then their debut song is Astro's All Night. Essentially, I just looked at that song and figured out who I would put in that. Who could pull off that song? More songs that they would do is Falling Flower by 17, Spring Day by BTS, My, this by 17, A Song Written Easily by ONEUS, Flowering by Lucy because that just seemed like the right vibe. There's also like Touch from NCT. I have so many
You
songs
have a
on here. I'm gonna
long
stop.
list of songs.
I'm gonna
I have a
stop.
full album already.
I have a full album.
You have like
You're
a
gonna have
full
to.
album
It's
plus
Pledis.
a
It's
mini
Pledis.
album
So
here.
you're gonna have to stretch it
It's-
out as much as you can.
it's Pledis. It needs to be very long. But I'm gonna stop. So what do you guys think of my group?
I
love
think
it.
it's amazing.
I stand.
We have
My
to talk about
favorite-
the actual, like, you have the hella short and the hella tall
Yes,
members.
I
I have
love-
Jinjin and Jinho, and I have Roan and Subin, so it's like two of the shortest idols and two of the tallest boys.
Yes, I love
And
it.
I loved that.
My favorite interaction I'm thinking of is the vocal line of Jinho, Xiaojun, and Youngjae. That seems like ridiculous because it's like
Also, the fact
Power
that
vocals.
Seojun has never sung in Korean.
we don't.
Oh,
that's
it's
that's
fine.
irrelevant.
That's right.
Irrelevant.
It's
Language is
You're
not a
fine.
problem.
I mean, it don't matter.
He
these
can
days.
learn. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about that vocal line, and then just add like June, Ren, and Subin for the soft vocals on top of it, and it's like, oof. I can imagine some aesthetic songs. I really like it.
I feel like they're just all like little soft princes, and I would feel like that's aesthetic.
I'm a daydream. I know it.
You're a
I
daydream.
would stand Dreamscape for sure.
I would dance. Dreamscape is
I feel like,
top 5.
Dreamscape
Not ultimate
also
group,
sounds like a-
probably.
but like they're up there.
They're-
Like you'd consider buying an album.
Yeah.
I
Consider
bought
it.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Like,
packaging
I feel
would
like
be
their
disgusting.
photo book, yeah,
Their photo book
I
would be
feel like their
good,
photo books
Oh, they
would
would
be,
have the
like,
best
hella
photo
great.
book, yeah.
but the packaging
Yeah.
would be gross.
It would
Yeah.
be an envelope
And
packaging.
there is
Yeah,
at least
like those
one
envelope
photo
ones.
card per album, so you have to buy like 3 different versions to hopefully
That's
get your
Pledis,
bias.
yeah.
There's gonna be
And
4
they're
different
just a-
versions. They're all gonna be envelopes.
Oh
There's
no!
gonna be 108
It'll
photo
be
cards.
fine. I'm a full-on daydream, guys.
Yes.
The other thing with it was like I just sort of because there's a lot of like big groups, but I feel like of like the superstar groups, no one fits this aesthetic.
No, they do not.
So I just went with some smaller groups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also like I couldn't I entirely built this around the debut song of All Night by Astro. And I realized I couldn't get rid of Jinjin. I'm like, no, he stays. He
He
stays.
has to be there.
He
just
has to be
does
there.
his
I
own,
don't know who else.
His own lines.
He does
and
his
just
own
chills.
parts. Yep. And he leads this group. It'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on.
Alright, so moving on to
Kayla.
Yes. So
What's your group?
my group went through a lot of iterations of members before I got this
So
group,
many.
and it's a little bit of a hot mess of the way it is right now. But that's okay.
That's most. Kayla, I feel like that's just true to life. That's most
It's
K-pop
fine.
groups are
It's
a little
fine.
bit of a
it's
hot mess.
a little bit of a hot mess, but it's fine. I tried to keep in mind the age gap when I did this, but then it just really went to shit, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. We don't have to worry about that. So my group, it's called Class Act. Class spelled with a K, because that's a very K-pop thing to do. And the theme that I went with them is like classy, sexy, and I think the really good like epitome of that is SF9's Good Guy. So that was really what I based the entire feel of the group on, and I didn't want it to just go into like 18 plus like raunchy sexy. Like this is a classy sexy. Like we're sexy, but like we're not like explicit about it.
We're not like
We're
Love
not-
Shot or like something stupid.
We're
like
not
that.
doing Ad Toy. We're not doing
Yeah.
Love Shot.
We're not
We're not
doing-
doing any J Park song.
No, we're
Any
not
troublemaker.
doing
We're
like
not just grind-
ER by Dalmatian.
We're
Please
not
God,
just
no.
grinding on the floor.
No,
we are classy men.
We are
in classy
classy men
suits.
here. My group consists of Minhyun from New West, who is the leader and the main vocal, Baekhyun from EXO, who is the main vocal, and from VIX, who is a main dancer, Zuho from SF9, who is the main rapper, Takia from Cross Street, who is our visual, Ten from Wavy, who is our main dancer, lead vocal, and face of the group, the 8 from 17, who is the lead dancer, sub vocal, and maknae, Heejun from KNK, who is a lead vocal, and Jangjun from Golden Child, who is the lead rapper and the lead dancer. And my fandom name is Classy. Classy spelled with a K because we have to be consistent here. And they're going to be under Jellyfish because I feel like Jellyfish would pull off the classy, sexy vibe really well. I mean, I feel like VIX is a pretty classy, sexy group, so I feel like that would be good for that company. Some of the other songs I have for them are Without You by Golden Child, Knock by Astro, Help Me by New West, Shangri-La by VIX, and yeah, I have a lot more too, but those are really good example songs for what I would like this group to do.
I
Yeah.
have no idea how your group would interact.
No, the interactions of this group would be so bizarre.
I'm thinking of all of these personalities. Yeah. I'm thinking of 10 interacting with the 8 and also interacting with N from VIX. And I'm just like, what?
Baekhyun
like,
from
what?
EXO was a real last-minute addition to this group. Because I wanted...
And I feel like he also just throws everything.
Yeah.
He either is the heart and soul of that group and brings everybody together, or he causes chaos.
He is just a diva.
Can we
I'm
not
50-50
forget...
on it.
Can we not forget that Jangjoon is in this group, and the chaos that is that human being...
Jangjoon
plus...
meeting Baekhyun.
I would like Jangjoon and 10 interactions, please. I would love that.
Jangjoon 10 is insane. Jangjoon the 8?
Oh my god.
That sounds...
Maknae line of the group.
Like,
the Maknae line is
I feel
insane.
like music-wise, this group is fun, but I feel like personality-wise, I'm like, I don't know how
all
this
over
would,
the place.
Like, what is dorm life like with this group?
It's gonna
so
suck.
weird.
I think everyone's gonna hate each other in 5 minutes or love each other in 5 minutes.
It's so... And then just Zuho just there. Zuho and Takuya just, like, living in this chaos.
Yeah.
Also,
and Minhyun trying to control it.
Cats.
Guys gotta bring the wavy cats.
No, we have... Do we have 3 members of Wave? No, we only have 2. Because I have Zhao Jun and he'd bring Bella. I know that for a fact. And 10 would just bring the cats.
10's gonna bring the cats, yeah.
It's fine.
The cats come with him.
The dog.
He trained Louis how to shake his paw or whatever, so...
Aww.
Yeah, so I think Dreamscape gets the dog, Bella, and then Class Act gets the cats.
Perfect.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Wow. Very classy. Which is what you're going for.
They would be classy.
These are classy gentlemen.
Yes.
They are classy men.
They all wear suits very well.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
I think they all have the stage presence to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I agree.
I approve. Alright, on to my group.
Yes.
Alright, well,
Yay.
per stereotype, I stayed away from the men and decided to make my very own girl group. And with the help of my peers, because they hated every name I could come up with, I have...
You putting people in this group that had no business being there.
Yes, alright, that's out of the point. The point is that the name of my group is Nightshade, because I thought that was dumb. But apparently that's the name that you guys liked, so we're going to stick with that. It doesn't matter.
What was your other name for it?
I think it was like Night Blooms or something like that.
Put in the comments what's better, Night Blooms or Nightshade. Nightshade is infinitely better.
I think it's better.
It's fine, because all I wanted was our fandom name to be Petals, which is, I think, adorable. So, for our leader and main rapper, we've got LE from Exit.
Say your vibe.
Oh, my vibe? Oh, yes. My vibe is I'm going for a very moody / mysterious type of girl group. We've got some good songs that I think can fit that well. I think the debut song we went with Han from G-Idol. I think that would fit that theme well. Psycho from Red Velvet. I'm So Sick from A-Pink. Come See Me, one of AOA's latest releases. Just all kind of fit around this sort of theme of just a bit of a moody girl group, which I think we don't have enough of, and I think it would be cool to see. So yeah, in my group, I've got, as my leader and main rapper, we've got LE from Exit. We've got Siyuhan from Dreamcatcher to be my main vocalist. To be my main dancer, we've got Chungha. We have a face of the group / dancer / vocalist, because she can do everything, is Yua from Oh My Girl. one of the lead rappers, and just an extra vocalist. We have EU from Everglow, and then our maknae and just another vocalist. We've got Yuki from G Idol, because I thought I would go with a smaller group because I think it would fit the concept more.
You definitely had a
some of that.
9-member group and then started to just
At
cut
one
Oh, I
point-
people
started
out of
cutting
it.
people.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
is
At one
awful.
point, you just had people that just had no business being in a moody,
Mhm.
mysterious group.
Yep. It was interesting. It changed a lot. And I thought the best company to do this kind of concept would be JYP, just because I like JYP, and also I don't think they've done this type of thing, so I think it would make sense for them to do something like that. And I like this type of music, and I wish there would be more of it, but there's not that much. So, more of this, please. Thank you.
Yes. I like the moody, mysterious girl groups. Like, they're probably, besides, like, either banger, like, like summer banger, or like, I think moody, mysterious is another one of my favorite concepts that girl groups do. So, I would be very happy to hear, like, all these people come together and sing these songs. I don't think I would be a pedal, just because
Because Lucas
I
doesn't
don't
stand girl groups.
I don't stand
Lucas
any girl
doesn't
groups.
stand girl groups.
But I would hear their songs and be like, oh,
This
I
is
don't
decent.
hate it,
oh.
which is probably
yeah.
the best
Yeah.
compliment I think the group will ever
That is
get.
that is the highest compliment you will get
I
from
will-
Lucas with
I will
girl group
ever
songs.
give.
I don't
Yes.
hate
The
it.
other thing is I actually know most of the members in this group. So, like, or I've heard of, like, oh yeah, I remember that person. Yeah, oh yeah, they're pretty talented. That'd be pretty cool.
Mhm.
So I'm very on board with them existing.
I just want EU to be in a group with a bunch of older idols and just be like starstruck, because she just is that kind of a girl. I wanted her originally to be my maknae, but I felt like Yuki would round it out better, so I needed another vocalist. But EU, as the leader of Everglow, she doesn't act like it. She's definitely a fake maknae. So I just wanted her to be a real maknae in a group. So was her chance, and I ruined it for her. So it's
You
okay.
took that away from her.
I took it away from
You
her.
took it away from her
Good
a
job.
second time.
A second time. So I think that's great, and I think the rest of the group we have some really good dancers in the group as well. So that's why I'm like, with Yua and Chungha, I think we pretty much won the girl group dancers. I don't think there's
I
anyone.
mean, Sion even then is still good. And
She's
he's
really
still
good, and
so.
she's a great vocalist. She can do the
Yeah.
really moody, mysterious. I mean, that's basically what she does with
That's
Dreamcatcher.
what
She can
Dreamcatcher
hit any
does.
note. And Ellie is just a great rapper, so I think it's a good group. I definitely
vibe.
enjoy listening to it because I like all the girls. That's why I chose them to be a part of a group together.
Okay.
And yes,
Is it-
Junghyun was a part of this group at some point until I realized how awful that was, and I had to get rid of it.
All right.
Good.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm excited. Okay. So, when I was thinking, what vibe and what song do I want all of my group to be based off of? The only words that came into my head were bangers only. We only make the most club trap bangers possible. There's nothing else allowed. So, in K-pop fashion, this is a 3-letter boy group. We are XKX, which is of course an acronym, which stands for extra, spelled XTRA, collective, spelled with a K, extreme, spelled XTREME. So it's extra collective extreme
It's got
because
a
we're
horrible
K-pop.
name. I love
Yeah,
it.
a 3-letter boy
Most-
group with a terrible acronym, because that's how K-pop works.
It's the
So,
rules.
for my
Sounds about
leader
right.
and main vocal, we start with Hui from Pentagon, and he is also in in this group. It kind of just worked out that we have a decent amount of producers, like music producers. So there is a production
Lucas just
line.
started throwing positions at people.
Yeah, I
Here's
gave a
all
lot of
the
people
positions.
positions. So we do have a production line in this. So I'll let you know who's in that. So Hui starts out being in the production line. He is also the leader and main vocal. Then we have Wooji from 17, who is main vocal and in the production line. Then we have Kai from EXO, who is main dancer and then sub vocal, sub rapper. Then Yoongi from BTS, Suga, is my main rapper and also in the production line. We have BM from Card as rapper and visual. We have San from ATEEZ as vocal and lead dancer. Yuta from NCT, lead dancer. Then June from Ace as a vocalist and the face of the group. And then BX from CIX as the leader and the maknae.
Lead rapper.
Lead rapper and maknae. Is that what I said?
You said leader.
Yep.
I said,
You
okay.
said leader.
I'm dumb. Lead rapper and maknae. And so our fandom name, because I was stupid and couldn't think of anything else, was just the opposite of XKS, KXK, which stands for, because I had to make it an acronym, Companions, spelled with a K, Extraordinary, which is
Spelled with an X.
spelled with an X, class. So Companions of Extraordinary Class, which kind of actually makes sense for a fandom. And our company that we're debuting under is Starship. Because, I don't know, with Monsta X, they were kind of just like, kind of just made bangers, and we're like, no, but we're soft as well sometimes. But no, they're not allowed to make anything soft. They're only making bangers.
And without your permission, because it was Starship, I did take all your members and spun a wheel to see which one of them would be involved in a scandal and
No.
get kicked out of the group.
And
Shut up.
So-
who is it?
Unfortunately,
Who is it?
Yuta has to lead the group
No!
for some
No!
scandal.
Don't you
And
dare,
Starship
Dan.
doesn't give any information as to
No.
why he's
Stop. This
out
is-
of
this
the
is-
group.
No!
This
So-
is
How
not
dare you?
It ruins the entire dynamic, but that's just the facts. Sorry.
It destroys
my lead
the group.
dancer. Not my lead dancer.
Not
No,
you,
not
not,
you,
my
son.
precious boy.
Soft Japanese prince. No.
No.
Okay, but the
They
debut.
just ruined this group.
I
Oh,
just
no.
ruined
The groups-
it.
They all cancel their contracts. They're done. They
They all
can't. They
leave.
can't do it.
Where were they
The
going?
group
They're
finished.
going
The group
somewhere else.
disbands after that.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine.
They can't
In
do
solidarity. It's all
They're
Dan's
starting
fault.
their own company.
And freaking
Suga just
Justice
has
for
the money
Utah
to
is
start up their own
trending
company.
for the next 2
Yes.
years on Twitter.
Suga just pays for everything because he can. So the debut song that they're going to be performing is "Getting Closer" by 17. Then other songs they're going to be doing is "Mic Drop" by BTS, "Cherry Bomb" by NCT, "Undercover" by Ace, "Dr. Bebe" by
Pentagon.
Pentagon, and then like "Wonderland" by ATEEZ, like that kind of the bangers of K-pop. So yeah, I put these people together.
I like it.
I think
Again,
yours is like the most
enjoy this.
cohesive group of people, probably.
Yeah.
I think it's got
Yep.
quite a lot of personality just from like
Mhm.
who they
It
are.
does.
Like Kai and Wooji, and then there's BM
And
in a
Yuta
in a
and
group.
BM.
Like how I don't know how this would happen. It seems like
Look,
too much going
I
on.
want, and this is something I've said before, I want, you know how all K-pop idols do the random variety, or like the random like, oh, we're doing this activity today video. I want to see this group go to the gym together.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I wanna see-
really want to see this group go to
I
the
just
gym
want to
together.
see Suga at the gym and just be
Yeah.
like
BM just take Suga to the
Suga
gym.
and BM at the
BM
gym
taking
starts
you
together.
crunching him instead.
And Woos.
And then Kai
Uji's
just
there.
sitting there with him, and then there's also just like, BX who's like a small baby being like, "What's happening? Why
What
are
am
these
I
people
doing
yelling
here?"
at each other? Stop."
I like it.
Ugh.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
This is such a fun group.
I
It is.
think
No,
it
I
would be
love
a group.
it.
I can't call myself a KXK fan because I think that's dumb.
Are you a KXK?
But am I a KXK? I don't know. It sounds suspect.
I don't
fun to
want
say.
to call myself a KXK.
But it's so fun to say.
It's like
Is it?
it's like
Yes.
real close to KNK, which is one of my favorite underrated K-pop groups.
We love KNK.
It's not. It's its own thing. What are you talking about? People don't. You can't plagiarize in K-pop. That never happens.
No,
That doesn't
never
exist.
does.
What are you
Never.
talking about?
never.
And we're debuting under Starship, so yeah, 100%. You can never do anything like that.
Nope.
Nothing's wrong here.
Nothing's wrong.
Everything will be fine.
Yep.
Everything is fine, guys. It's fine.
I approve. It's good.
I enjoy this group. This group is just so fun.
Yeah, me just being like, I need bangers, so I need rappers. Alright, which rappers do I need? I need Suga.
All
I need
of the
BM.
rappers.
100%. And then I just was like, I I need other just like aggressive rappers. Who can I pick up?
I also love that at one point most of us had Hui in our group at one
Yes.
point.
Yeah, I had to take Hui out of the group. Because
I took
didn't
Hui
want
out
to
of my
be
group.
Who fits
Hui.
every concept. That's why.
Dan, was Hui in your group?
No, unfortunately. Well, he
Oh.
could have been. He's probably one of the few people that's been in a co-ed group.
Yeah,
Oh,
it kind of
fair.
works out.
Yeah.
Fair, he could have been.
I'll just slap BM and Hui in my group and just have.
Slap BM and Hui and it's fine.
Your
the
moody,
guy
mysterious group.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
it would. Oh, it'd be so weird. No thanks. I'm good.
I mean, cards not a mysterious concept.
They do.
They
could
have.
be in
I
it.
think they could fit.
They would fit.
Don't recall as technically
Mhm.
like moody.
They respect
mysterious.
women.
They
They
do. They
They
do.
do.
Great.
Women
And-
are respectful
And big titties.
and big titties.
And big titties.
Yep.
That's the card count.
Oh, look, the card. It's been a while since we pull out the card
I
counter.
had to.
It has
We
been.
haven't done
I
an
missed
actual
it.
K-pop episode in a while.
We
So
haven't.
long.
We keep doing non-K-pop episodes.
Look, K-pop is... We don't review current songs. Q2 is coming. It's fine.
It's coming.
It's going to be
It's
an
a-
interesting one.
It's a mess, but it
It's
is
a hot
coming.
mess, but it'll.
We are having
It's
a
fine.
lot of discussions
It's
about
fine.
Q2. It is
Yeah, I know.
fine. We're not breaking up. It's fine.
Should we move on to our
Okay.
stupid groups?
All right.
So yeah, we also did very stupid groups. Someone else should go first for this
I
one.
think
Can-
Luke should start
well,
and we'll just go
I should
backwards.
start. I ended. I'll start.
And
So
then we go reverse order.
I'll also explain it because I explained the first one, so I explain this one too. So basically, we said let's do this because this was a lot of fun, but let's add a really stupid stipulation to your group. So, for instance, my stipulation was that all of my members, their names have to be two-letter names. So like the should I just go through my group and then explain it?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
kind of
save my-
self-explanatory.
I'm gonna save my group name for the end because I think that's the
Your group name and the fandom name are really the
Moi.
highlight.
that's the
Of this
chef
group,
kiss
yes.
of this group. So my leader is JB from GOT7. My main vocal is DK from 17. I have D1 from DKB as my main dancer. BM from Card is my main
Again.
rapper. MJ from Astro is my visual. Dio from EXO is my main vocal and the face of the group. And then IN from Stray Kids is a vocal and the Macne. So yeah, I can only
See,
pick it.
I
So if
see
I go down the
trend.
list, it's JB, DK, D1, BM, MJ, Dio, IN. Which
2-letter
is a
stage name.
great
It's just letters and a number.
one
The
number.
fact that D1 is in here.
Yeah. So basically, what ended up happening is I picked the strongest vocal line in all of K-pop with JB, DK, MJ, and Dio, which is I think, pretty fun. And so,
IN because I hope you did it.
IN, yeah, he's getting there. He was weaker when
He's
he
fine.
debuted. He was like
He's
15.
gotten better. I'll give it better.
He's much, much better than he used to be. So he was a little weak, especially with like Woojin and Sungmin in the group. It was like very obvious that he wasn't that great. Now he's much, much better, and he's definitely stepped up.
improving.
He's very improved. He's stepped up immensely, so I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, he was great
So-
in their most recent song.
We don't talk about
Okay,
that song.
quarter 2.
Cut,
Find my-
Save
cut,
it for quarter
cut.
2.
Cut.
that for
No,
time.
I wanted to.
Cut that for time.
Gosh dang it. Go ahead.
So my group name and my fandom name are very much linked as they were in my old group, but in the spirit of only having two-letter names, my group name is AB and my fandom name is YZ.
I love
Brilliant.
it so
Pronu- and I-
good.
I also made a pronunciation for them because it's ab and eyes.
Oh my.
Oh my
God.
god.
It's
Oh my
eyes.
God.
I'm an eyes. It's like it makes
Oh my-
sense. It's not YZ. I was like, that's dumb to say, so you have to pronounce it. It's pronounced eyes.
Oh.
And
I
now Lucas, please go through the songs.
The
that
So
songs
the
that
songs
you're
that we're
gonna
gonna be
Group,
performing,
the songs are stupid.
the songs that we will be performing is No by BTS, Go by NCT Dream, Me by CLC, doesn't matter, there's a girl group song, shut up, Q&A by 17, Up by IZ*ONE, 23 by IU, On by BTS, and OK by B1A4. We're only allowed to have
more
songs
letters.
with two letters.
Q&A technically counts.
It-
no, it
it-
doesn't.
Ampersand doesn't
Amberland-
count as a letter.
Ampersand,
It's
fine, and
it's close
ampersand
enough.
doesn't count.
It's a
Fascinating.
so yeah, the vibe that my group exudes, I put
Is
the
2
theme
letters.
is the 2-letter name is the stipulation, but then I also had like a musical vibe that they had to have, and it's vocal line plus BM because I ran at first I was like, oh, I'll put in DK, JB, MJ, and then I was like, oh, Dio's also there. I can put him in. And I'm like, wow, my vocal line is incredibly strong. Can I just only put
But you
vocals in my
have no
group?
rappers.
And then I got to
This is
putting
K-pop.
IN, and then I put D1 because he's a vocal, and I was like, I'm officially out of people. So I scoured the freaking K-pop profiles trying to find another vocalist, and I gave up and just put BM in there. So my group is vocal line plus BM.
I like how you definitely said that D1 was on backflip duty, and then that was it.
No, he's a good vocalist, but he's definitely on backflip duty because
Only backflips.
Backflips.
he can do backflips, and
Only
IN is
backflips.
small cute baby, and that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He is small, cute baby.
He's
All right.
adorable.
The-
Dan,
Dan,
All right.
your
My
oh
group.
my god, I love
This-
This
it.
is also
so
amazing.
I love
stupid.
this.
Alright.
It's so stupid.
So
All of these
I'm-
are stupid.
I'm
That's
gonna
why we called it
start
the
with
stupid version.
my stipulation and theme because I think this is the best way to go about it. So my theme that I went for is NCT Mark has to debut again because he's only done it a few
Again?
times. He has to join a new group, but not any group. SM has to create our new super group, which is what my stipulation was. So I got thinking, and I'm thinking like, man, we got so many K-pop groups, so many different idols. Like, no, we need to have some better representation. We're gonna have a band, and what better way of making a band by SM than creating a totally alternative band? And we're gonna have our very own first K-pop jazz band, and our team is consisting of all like idols that are now forced to play instruments that they have no idea what they're doing. So my group name is Super Jazz, just following in the wake of Super M. They had to create Super Jazz. And thanks to my lovely peers as well, we've developed the best fandom name, which is Jazz Hands. And the hands is with a Z, of course, because more Z's makes it more aesthetically pleasing to us sad K-pop fans. So, we've got our leader, who is both the only vocalist and plays guitar. We've got Kanta from HOT coming back into a group, old man, but he's still kicking. He's gonna do it. And then we have our fantastic dancer who is going to be forced to sit down the entire time on the drums. We have Lay from EXO question mark. He's sort of an EXO, not really. I don't know. He's kind of doing that, but he's forced on the drums. We've got Yoonho from TVXQ on the trumpet, leading the charge. We have our good freaking SM boy toy Mark himself on the trombone. He is the visual, shining that trombone in all the album art, standing right next to it.
I'm actually crying.
And then we've got Minho from SHINee playing the piano, the face of our group, not singing, because why would we have anyone leading any rap or anything? No, he's just forced to play the piano. A good old grand, of course. We have to have our notorious Shindong on the sexiest instrument known to mankind, the saxophone. And then to round it off, our baby Maknae on the double bass, because it has to be taller than the poor boy, Jisung from NCT Dream. And we've got some great songs to go with. There's very few jazz songs. We've got Something from TVXQ. That's a pretty good one. Piano Man from Mamamoo. Poison from Secret. IU's Red Shoes. Song Request with Lisa Ra and Suga We've got Jazz Bar from Dreamcatcher, and then My Star from Lee.
Oh, I thought of another one. You can also do Black Suit by Super Junior.
Oh, that's a good one as well.
That's really jazzy.
Really jazzy. Yep.
This is maybe the
super
funniest
jazz.
thing in the world.
I don't know
That
if
is
we're ever gonna.
the
I don't
best
know if we're gonna
thing
keep the
I've
audio
ever
in,
read.
but as he's reading this through, me, Kayla, and Lucas, we're just
Dying.
I was
dying laughing.
I'm glad.
I am crying my
I
eyes
was
out right
crying.
now.
I-
Oh my
I could
God.
not stop.
Just picturing
Just the
it.
visual
I
of
could
Mark
not
just
breathe at
playing
some
the
point.
trombone.
I
G
could
sung
see
on
with
the
his
double
wide
bass.
eyes, just like
Yunho on the trumpet? Oh my god.
Just
And
like
my favorite,
the interaction
I
of Jisung
oh my
and
God.
Kangta in the same
in the
group.
same-
And Lei and Shindong.
Kangta, in a way, is old enough to be Jisung's father.
perfect. I hope I can welcome you all to the jazz hands.
I am a
community.
100%
100%
ultimate
would
group.
be a jazz
Ultimate
head.
group.
Yes,
My
I
My
would love
favorite
this.
group.
Oh my god, ultimate, automatically onto the ultimate tier.
That's they could do no
Amazing.
wrong. I love them with all
Oh
of
my
my
god,
heart.
I would love this.
Imagine Shindong on saxophone doing his freaking like pop like dancing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God.
I love everything about
I'm
this
wheezing.
so much.
Everything about this is amazing.
I can't breathe.
This is
Oh my god, the tears.
It's so funny.
I love it so much.
Oh my god.
it's perfect. A round of applause,
Perfect
please.
group. This is by far the best group here. So
Oh, it's amazing.
the
I love
best
it.
one.
All right, I need water.
Call me
I need to-
SM if
Can
you
we
ever
have a
We
minute?
need a
before we
minute to
continue?
collect ourselves because
I need to
We're just
collect
dying.
myself and drink some water.
Kayla.
my group
Kayla,
is
it's
probably
your
the
turn.
dumbest one here.
Yes.
It's
Eh,
by
no,
far the
mine's-
dumbest group
We
here.
all dumb.
We'll
That's
get
the
there.
point.
These are all very stupid. But
I
continue.
can't. We'll figure out who's the dumbest at the end.
So the stipulation I put on myself was they have to be fluent in English, but they can't be American, Canadian, or Australian. So they have to
Etc.
essentially be like Korean and like somehow have self-taught themselves English or like just learned English from some way. I also just discounted everyone from Thailand and China as well because I thought that would be cheating. So my group is very appropriately named E-pop for K-pop, but it's in English. And my group consists of RM from BTS, who is our leader, In-sung from SF9, who is our main vocal, Jaehyun from NCT is our main dancer, Jisung from Stray Kids, our main rapper, Jaehyun from Golden Child, who's our visual, Hongsuk from Pentagon, who is the face of our group, and Jaeyoon from 2, who is our maknae. And the songs that they're gonna have, because they all speak English, they have to sing only English songs. So we've got the
As it
regular
should
English
be.
version, Enough by SF9 English version, Left Talk by Wavy English version, Double Knot English version, Don't Recall English version, Cat and Dog by DXT English version, Highway to Heaven English version, and then for fun I also threw in they're gonna have SOS by the Jonas Brothers and High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. Because that
'Cause
just
why
seemed
not?
right.
I could see them singing High Hopes.
That'd be
honestly.
amazing.
I feel like that would be. I could see RM.
I
doing
would
it.
love to do. I would just love to see any K-pop group do SOS by the
Mhm.
Jonas Brothers. That'd be.
Yes.
I would die.
Oh, and also fandom name. So this is in the realm of the bad acronyms, and I also just wanted to pick like the dumbest like
English
American
word.
slang, like whatever.
Slang, I don't know.
American like slang term possible. So the fandom name's gonna be swag, and because it has to be an acronym, it's see what amazing generates.
That's so stupid.
It's so
It's
stupid.
so
so
This
stupid.
is the
I-
dumbest
Why?
thing
It's
in
like
the
the
world.
least
love it.
favorite.
Why did
part.
I
have
help
to
you create
admit
that?
That the English
enjoy it.
versions have gotten better over the years, because
Eh,
I mean,
one
Cat
of the
and
most
Dog
recent
just
one
came
was
out.
Double Knot.
Double Knot and
I
Cat and
mean,
Dog have come
Both
out.
Zombie
Double
was
Knot
great,
and Cat
and
Dog.
so was Oh My God was
Oh,
good.
recently.
hmm
Eh,
Zombie
And Love
English version by Day 6 is better than the Korean one.
yeah.
That's
True.
You said
Also,
you liked
I would
the
like
Oh
to
My
say
God
that
English version from Seattle more though too.
another idea for the group was I was gonna get all the J-Huns, and then by this group I just got 2 of the J-Huns anyway.
And you got
It's
a
fine.
J-Hoon.
We
It's
worked
fine.
out. And a Jaehyun, yeah.
Yeah, J-Hyun. We got Jaehyun, and then also I got Jisung, so we were also just collecting the idols
The
that start with
J's.
J's. Yep.
Oh my god.
I approve.
I mean, you know.
This group is such a mess.
Yes.
I can't imagine any of them actually being together.
No,
or, like,
I
being
can't.
a
It's
I feel like
cohesive
they
group.
hate. I feel like it would just be silent
It's
because
so
none of them
weird.
would know how to interact with
They'd
each
be
other.
like, do we speak English or do we speak Korean?
But also, like, what do we like? I don't know. Like, their personality just seemed like I feel like no. It would just they're such different personalities that they would just be silent.
Dude,
They just wouldn't
They're
speak to
just
each other.
painfully awkward. This is a painfully awkward group.
I'm just thinking of like InSong plus any of these people. It just being like, "Hi, I'm InSong," and then like freaking like Jisung from Stray Kids, who's like a baby, is like, "Hi, my
The
name is
J-Huns have met
Jisung."
because they did that J-Hun.
The J-Huns
The
have
J-Huns-
met.
The J-Huns can be friends.
The Jaehyuns are friends. Everyone else is like, and then I think Jaehyun from NCT is like taking
And then
care of Jisung.
Jaehyun from Golden
Yeah.
Child probably knows Jaehyun from 2, and Hongseok because
Yeah.
of Road to Kingdom. We got the Road to Kingdom line.
And then
There you
RM
go.
is
It's
just
fu-
like, so.
And then RM is
So,
just
I-
there.
and then they're all just starstruck by RM. 'Cause
Yes.
It's just like,
Yeah.
what do
He's
we
like, have you
do
guys watched
with...
Friends before?
It's like, yeah, y'all watch Friends? He like tries to interact, but they're like,
They're
do
just
we call him
afraid of
sir?
him.
What are we
Yeah.
doing here? Like, what do we do?
Imagine
with this?
Jaehyun from 2 and RM in the same room.
Oh,
What
I feel
I feel like
happens?
he would just he would
Pass
just be
out.
like hello, and he would just
You
Like,
just be
cry.
silent,
freeze and
completely
cry.
silent.
he
I
would
feel
just
like
be
I would do that too,
don't-
though. So
I feel
it's
like
respect.
that. I mean, I think I'd start crying. It's fine.
But still, that's a
That's amazing.
it's a stupid group, but it's still.
It's the
creative.
song like
I feel like it's. I
everyone
feel
will
like
hear
it's
about.
not a group
and no
I
one
would
will
want,
wanna
but I feel like this
No.
is a special stage I
I'm
would
definitely not swag. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Swag.
gosh.
I'm not swag.
want.
I don't think I would be
Alright.
a
One of the-
swag.
You made this
I
group. You
did.
wouldn't even be a
It's
swag.
it's a
I
bad
wouldn't
group.
stand your own group. You wouldn't stand your own group.
No. It's a weird group.
All right, Sammy, close it off, please. Make this
So
end
I made
now.
the biggest group.
Mm-hmm.
I made
Yes.
the largest of all of the groups, even in our regular one. So I think I'm gonna do my members last.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna start with So I'm not even gonna say the stipulation. So the name of the group is Tay Time. The fandom name is Tay Cups. The stipulations for their songs are just the letter T, and I feel like you can sense the theme of who my members are.
Mm-hmm.
So the songs would include Turn Back Time by Wavy, Toy by Block B, Twit by Hwasa, Twilight by One Us. Really any song with the letter T that didn't include a the. Because I think the would be cheating.
That is
TT
cheating.
by twice.
TT by Twice is on there as well.
Is the epitome of their music, right?
Yep,
now.
that is that's their top song right there. So much like Sesame Street, I just pictured Elmo saying, "This group is brought to you by the letter T."
Perfect.
So the members, I think you can tell by the name Tay Time, being a Tay Cup, that the leader of the group is Taehyun from JBJ and Hot Shot. The main vocal is Taeyil from NCT. Main dancer is Taemin from SHINee. Main rapper is Taewong from Snooper. Visual is Taekyung from 2PM. Face of the group is Taehyun. Wait. Damn it. Face
You
of the
got it.
group is Taehyung from BTS. Maknae is Taehyun from TXT. And then as bonus members, I also included Taeil from Block B, Taeyang from SF9, Taeyang from Big Bang, and Jasa from Card, whose real name is Taehyung.
Perfect.
Amazing.
This is
An amazing
this was a
group.
tongue twister of a group.
Can you
Almost
try
every
and do
single
what I
member
did
of the
and
group
speed
has
run
like, a
the
double
member
name.
names?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2 Taeyangs, 2 Taehyungs, 2 Taeils, and 2 Taehyungs.
Yep, I have Taehyung, Taeil, Taemin, Taewong, Taekyung, Taehyung, Taehyun, Taeil, Taeyang, Taeyang, Taehyung.
And people
There we
wonder
go.
why, as a dyslexic person, I can't memorize K-pop idol names.
It's
It's
fine.
because of this.
It's fine. I love my group. I would love to see this.
I want a special stage immediately.
of the
Of-
Tays.
Make it
Tail,
happen.
tail, Taeyang, Taehyung interacting.
Yep,
Of just all of them.
all of them.
Yes. And
'Cause
Taehyung
I
and
feel-
Taehyung.
Because eventually I just was like, oh, do I want Tail from NCT or Tail from Block B? And then I was like, why not both? At some point, I would just like, why not all of them?
Which
Because-
Taeyang do I want? SF9 or Big Bang? Why
Both.
not both?
Both.
Why not both? Because I just want to see. I also want to see Taeyang from Big Bang and Tae-il from Block B interact with little Taehyun from TXT.
That seems funny.
Just all of the tattoos.
More
with
tattoos.
this adorable little boy. I love my group. And just the letter T.
T.
I also would
Oh
really
my
like
God.
them to perform TT. I think that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
It's like
I'm
T,
thinking
T.
of like
J-Sep from
freaking
Card. Just
and Taeyang
Taeyang from
from
Big Bang.
Big Bang
Having
and
to
Tail
do
from Block
TT.
B. Tail from Block B. That sounds
Nice.
incredible.
Would all of you be Tae-Cups?
I
I would
100%.
I would, yeah. I think I
And
would.
also like Taekyung from 2PM.
That's
oh, yeah.
true. I
Oh
didn't
my
even
God.
think of that. I'm
At
just
one point, Kayla kept saying, think of the age difference, and at some point I was like,
nope,
Eh,
not doing
who
that.
cares about that?
more
anymore?
fun. This is way more fun this way. I want everybody in this group.
I have Kangta and Jisung in the same group. Like, it don't
It's
matter anymore.
fine.
Mine's the best, I think, in age.
I think
group.
yours is.
Who's the?
I don't
Yours
think
might be the
is
best in
Dio
terms
the
of
oldest?
age.
Yeah, it's probably Dio,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Dio's
Dio
the
or-
oldest.
Yeah, Dio and Ian, which is like not even that bad.
I have no idea how
mean-
old Jaeyoon from 2 is.
He's like.
I think
He's
I looked
gotta
up
be-
mine,
He's
and it was like
21?
1989
Because
to
RM,
like...
Yeah, I think
the
he's
RM
90.
Jaeyoon
Is what is it?
age
James on
difference probably
99,
isn't
I think.
horrible.
He's 99, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like
Look,
that's
it's
actually not that
fine.
bad.
These are stupid for a reason.
Mhm.
That's the
I
whole
went
point.
off the rails.
Well done.
I just found all of the Tays and was just like, well, why not all of them?
All of the above.
Everybody else just sort of like met, I think, criteria. Because I think all our things was 7 total members, and I'm just like, nah. There's bonus
All of
members.
them.
It's fine.
We got 4 bonus
All of
I
members.
them
want
were kicked out.
4 bonus members. It's
There
fine.
can only be
They can
one
do
Tae.
No.
No, there's 2 Taeyangs. There's
Ah.
2 Taeils. There's 2 Taehyungs.
2 Taehyuns.
There's 2 Taeyoungs. It's fine. They're all Tays. I want them to have
Tay-
tea together.
Tay time.
Have some tea time. Dainty little teacups.
Tea time
fine.
with Tay time.
Yeah, tea time with Tay time.
Oh dear.
That's a name of like one of their like
Dude, their
the
light
live
stick could
reality shows, Tea
just
Time with
straight
Tay
up be a
Time.
freaking
How do you make
teacup.
I would buy
Light
their
stick.
light stick. Yes, their light stick is very
It'll
good.
be
Yeah, just a little
gorgeous.
teacup. Yes.
With like a light
Be
in the
a
middle
meme.
of it that just is like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of those dome light sticks where in the inside it's just a little teacup that glows.
The American
What's your
flag will just be
fandom color?
Kayla's.
Is it just gonna be like pink or something?
No, I think the fandom color is...
white and blue like China cups?
Ooh,
Yes, white and
That's
blue like a
pretty.
China cup.
That's
Like
nice.
a China saucer. Yes.
I like it. Wow.
I was just thinking of being like cute teacup.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
They do sell a teacup set. No, instead of light sticks, their first thing is actually just like, here's a set of teacups. They're the first, they got on like a QVC show, they're selling their teacups, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well.
this has been a mess of an episode.
as
This
it
has
should
been
have
so
been.
much
This
fun.
is so fun to do.
I haven't
I've had
laughed
so
this
much
while.
fun.
We had
so much.
way too much fun making these groups.
It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Kayla even
We
did a
went
fake
I made a
line
fake
distribution.
line
The
distribution
rails.
video for my group.
We went
I did as well.
off the rails. I mean, I think we all like made at least in a lyric tab of like color coordinating it. We never actually. Kayla's the only one that went through and actually made the
I
video.
got really bored. It's fine.
I have like a job, so.
Shake my head.
It's amazing. I almost like our stupid groups more because they're so ridiculous.
It's
was
easy
so
to be a
fun.
stupid
It
group.
was so fun.
All right. Well, put in the comments which group is your favorite and who you would stan. because that would be really funny to go read. Um, and yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for today.
Woo.
Thank you.
Woo.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.